Well, I'm on the Avon docks and it's hustling here. We're loading some trucks up and getting the docks ready. Let's take a look at what's on the dock today. Here we're looking at some 15-gallon blood goods. Very nice looking trees. Forsythia, they're coming into bloom, so you definitely want to get those on the lot. Here we're looking at some great trees. These are weeping pussy willows and salix nishiki. Some nice 3-gallon Hetz columnaris. And I pulled one of these off to show you. This is Kieran azaleas. They're just starting to crack bud. Fantastic looking threes. We'll come up here and look. As you can see, the 3-gallon roadies are still pretty tight, but they're time to get them in the dock here and get them on a truck so they're blooming in your garden. Wow, look at that bud and bloom on those plants. Here we're looking at the new bloomstruck in twos. The hydrangeas we're looking at here is the everlasting ruby red. Look at that, beautifully budded plants. Next to them we see the phlox is in bloom. Here we see some of the plants in the Prime and Time perennial program. Beautifully full, leafed out and budded plants. Look at these beauties. This is 19 centimeter digitalis. Wow, they're just starting to crack bud. Perfect time to get delivery. Here's another one of those Prime and Time orders we're looking at here in these perennials. One of these 2-gallon bloomstrucks off here. Look at the buds on these. They're going to be just gorgeous. You can see that Prime and Time is a hit this week. A lot of nice looking plants. Here this nice chartreuse is lemon daddy. Well, the azaleas we're looking at here are Stewartstonian, and you can see the buds are just starting to crack color. Just a little bit of heat here, and look at these. This is jelly bean. They're leafing out nicely. We're looking at 7-gallon mops and some magnolias. And look at the size on these beautiful 7-gallon mop size. Zoom in here. I wanted you to see these red buds here in the bud stage on them. Pulled one of these off the pallet to show you these gorgeous 2-gallon Nico Deutzia. And I think you can see the bud stage on those. Every order's got these gorgeous 2-gallon bloomstrucks. It's a new release. It's going to be a hot ticket for this. Looking at a pallet of City Lines and Everlasting. You can see the buds on those are just right. Well, those Everlastings are shipping out more of those gorgeous rubies. Look at the perennials. One of these are 3-gallon PJM landmarks, and those are going to color up very soon. We're looking at a block of them here. We'll come in and show you. They're just starting to open up and swell and crack color. The wind's blowing a little bit in here, but I think you can see this cardicolocacia coming in. Good assortment of ferns coming up here. We put a little heat to them. You can see that card of heuchera. Really good selection of heuchera. Even the cannas. They're looking fantastic. Now this pallet here has more brazzleberries. We have the peach sorbet. Here is the raspberry shortcake. Breaking nicely, and then we have the jelly bean. We have their 7-gallon. This is Chicagoland green. 3-gallon Green Mountains are looking fantastic. A little bit bigger. Here's our 7-gallon Green Mountain. A really nice order. These are all our 1-gallon. These are the Syringa Bloomerang. Look at that. Here we have almost a whole truck of those bloomstruck, and they're fantastic. Again, look at the blooms. You can see the really nice green color. The bud set's just amazing on bloomstruck. Then you have this really beautiful red stem, and then the fall color will give you that plum red color. So it's a 3-season plant, and they're beautiful. This is, I pulled one of these off the pallet to show you. We trimmed them back, shaped them up for you, and they're just breaking leaf. This is a really hot plant on the dock. This is Physocarpus. Here we have Spirea Neon Flash. And again, the guys trimmed them up for you, shaped them up. You can see the foliage starting to come in those. They're going to be nice, beautiful type. As I was telling you, those PJMs are coming out fast. Landmark was a little tighter. These are elite. But definitely the PJMs are coming, and they're coming fast. Some more of those beautiful 3-gallon knockout roses. A little bit of heat to them. They're coming on nice. We have the avalanche grass. We have a stilby. We have some phlox. Great looking color on the Prime and Time. Look at the pearl-like buds, as you can see inside there. They're going to open up soon. Chardonnay pearl. Next to the Chardonnay pearls, I wanted to show you this one. It's a new one. This is Rhapsody Blue. These grasses are coming up nicely as well. This is Hackanaloa aureola. Well, this pallet of clematis just came in, and of course they're going to get the beautiful pot wrap and tag. But look at the growth on them and bud set. Fantastic bud set on them. See them? You can see the Japanese maple are just starting to break open on leaf. And then next to them we have our Prunus cestina. Those are starting to break leaf as well. Well, here we're looking at our natural season grasses, and boy, the heat in the last few days really give them a punch. They're coming up nicely. We had a good assortment of those ready to ship. Here we're looking at our Plants at Work Sunshade Quartz and Nooks and Crannies coming up to the dock here, and look at the flowers on them. Great assortment of plants here. I know the sun's glaring, but I think you can see the lush growth on them. Here I caught the end of this pallet, and this is the Nooks and Crannies. So here we have a couple of wagons of the primetime perennials coming up to the dock. And here we have more spirea. As you can see, they're starting to leaf out, and they're shaped nicely. The guys trimmed them back, so as they start to leaf, you'll have perfect shape. We're looking at lavender. Look at the beautiful lavender. Nice full plants here. You can see the buds starting to form at the top. Here we have our terrapot Musabaju. Yeah, we're going to start shipping these beauties too. This is Musa Rojo. And look at the beautiful foliage on those. Really nice full plants. I want to give you a glimpse of one of our growing facilities here. We heated up these Raymond Evanson clematis, and they're just beautiful, so they'll definitely be going out on trucks this week. As I'm coming in here, I'll show you that the bud set's doing very nicely. They're still tight. Got a lot of nice buds here starting to form. They're going to be perfect. I'm in one of our growing houses, and although it looks like we have quite a few of these Bloomstrucks, a hot new release for 2014, and it will be in limited supply. We've heated these up to get them going, and you can see, look at the consistency on these flower buds. Gorgeous full plants. This is Bloomstruck.